The book Nothing is Impossible by Vadim Zeland explores the idea that reality is not fixed and immutable, but rather flexible and susceptible to conscious influence from the individual. The author develops concepts closely related to his teaching of reality transurfing, according to which a person's thoughts, intentions, and inner state shape the events in their life. The central message is that limitations are mostly psychological and that by changing our mindset and attitude, we can achieve goals that seem unattainable. Zeland begins with the idea that people often live within a matrix of beliefs, social norms, fears, and external expectations. This matrix leads us to believe that our possibilities are limited. According to the author, when a person accepts these limitations as absolute truth, they create barriers for themselves. The book emphasizes that reality is not singular. Rather, there are multiple possible paths of development, and a person has the ability to choose among them through attention and intention. One of the key ideas is the concept of variance of reality. Zeland claims that all possible scenarios already exist, and our consciousness tunes itself to one of them. When a person focuses on fears, failure, or doubt, they align themselves with variants that reflect those emotions. Conversely, when they maintain confidence and clear intention, they move toward favorable scenarios. This means success is not only a matter of effort, but also of inner alignment and a clear vision of the desired outcome. The author also highlights the role of intention. He distinguishes between inner and outer intention. Inner intention is connected to the actions and efforts a person makes to achieve a goal. Outer intention, however, is deeper. It involves the confidence that what is desired is already possible and that reality will arrange itself to support it. According to Zeland, when inner and outer intention are in harmony, events begin to unfold in unexpectedly favorable ways. Another important aspect of the book is the concept of excess potential. The author argues that when a person assigns too much importance to a goal, they create inner tension. This tension leads to the opposite result. Instead of moving closer to the goal, the person begins to encounter obstacles. Zeland recommends maintaining calmness and balance, acting confidently but without desperation or excessive attachment to the outcome. According to him, ease and inner freedom are key to success. The book also discusses the idea of the flow of variance. This is a state in which a person moves with minimal resistance, following opportunities that arise naturally. Instead of struggling against circumstances, they observe signals and choose the most appropriate moment to act. In this way, unnecessary conflicts are avoided and favorable conditions are utilized. Zeland encourages readers to learn to recognize these signs and trust their intuition. The author pays attention to the power of thoughts and mental images. He claims that imagination plays an important role in creating the future. When a person clearly visualizes what they want, they begin to behave in ways that gradually lead them toward that reality. Visualization is not mere daydreaming, but an active process of tuning into a particular variant of development. However, it must be accompanied by action and calm confidence. Zeland also examines the influence of the surrounding environment and the people around us. According to him, other people's opinions and negative beliefs can divert us from our path. Therefore, he recommends avoiding excessive exposure to pessimistic individuals and building one's own inner support. This does not mean ignoring reality or difficulties, but rather maintaining focus on possibilities and solutions. The book emphasizes that freedom of choice is essential. A person should choose goals that align with their true desires, not with expectations imposed from outside. When a goal is not ours, achieving it brings little satisfaction and requires excessive effort. When it is authentic, the path toward it becomes more natural and inspiring. Zeland encourages readers to listen to themselves and seek what makes them feel alive and motivated. In conclusion, Nothing is Impossible presents a philosophy according to which reality is flexible and people have greater power to shape it than they usually assume. Through conscious thinking, balance, clear intention, and trust in one's own abilities, a person can overcome limitations and achieve their goals. The main message is that the impossible is often only a matter of perspective. When a person changes their inner attitude and begins to act with confidence, new opportunities open before them, opportunities that previously seemed unattainable.